Hey everyone, this is NQ Productions here, and welcome to a brand new Q&A video. Now, the last time I did a Q&A video on this channel was 3 years ago, back in May of 2021, so this video has been a long time coming. So, about a week ago, I asked you guys on YouTube, DeviantArt, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all of my social media platforms for questions for today's Q&A, and you guys did not disappoint. You gave me a lot of questions to answer today, and we're going to try to answer all of them in the best way that I can. If I didn't answer your question, it was because I didn't have a clear answer for it, or it was just a weird question that I didn't feel like answering. So if I didn't answer your question today, I apologize. I did try my best to answer as many questions as possible for today's video. So hopefully, by the end of this video, you will all be satisfied with my answers. Anyways, without further ado, let's get this Q&A started. How are you today? I know that's a weird question, but it's worth asking LOL. Well, I don't think it's a weird question. I think it's perfectly valid to ask people how they're doing. And I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Who or what inspired you to start animating? It was a collection of random FNAF animations that was done by random FNAF animators that I found on YouTube, or it was a group of specific animators, specifically Tomska with his Astif movie series, Forest Fire 101 with his Lego stop motions, and Alan Becker with his stick figure animations. All of that led to me wanting to make my own animations, which led me to where I am today with my YouTube channel. I have two questions. What's your favorite movie and what's your favorite video game? My favorite movie has always been Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. I just love watching that movie. At any point of the day, I will be down to watch that film. And then my favorite video game has always been Minecraft. No matter what, Minecraft will always be my favorite video game. Gonna drink some water. Who's your favorite FNAF character out of all the FNAF games? It has always been Bonnie. I don't know why, but I've always liked Bonnie a lot. If you were stranded on an island, what character would you choose to be with? Probably Yoshi, honestly. Not only is he one of my favorite characters, but with all of his different abilities, he could be a huge part to surviving well on said island. So I think he would be a great partner to have on the stranded island. Do you think FNAF 3 is overrated, underrated, well-rated, or overhated? I definitely think that FNAF is overhated because some people out there say that it's one of the worst horror games ever, which I'm like, whoa, calm down guys, it's not that bad. But even with all that said, I don't think that FNAF 3 is all that great. It's decent, but it just feels like it exists solely to tie up all the loose ends of the early part of FNAF's lore. Other than that, the game is just kind of whatever for me. So I definitely think that FNAF 3 is overhated, but it's still not amazing. What was your favorite animation that you worked on? There's two animations that come to mind. There's my Follow Me FNAF animation, my Missing Children's Incident animation, the music video, and then there's my Chipmunks and Chipettes test animations. Both of those videos easily show my best work. The Follow Me animation is really well done, it tells its story very well, and it syncs greatly with the original song. And then the Chipmunks and the Chipettes test animations has great character animation. I love the scenarios that it put each of the Chipmunks and Chipettes into, and the voice acting is top-notch stuff. Both of those animations I just love so much. Who's your favorite FNAF character and when did you join the FNAF community? Well, I already answered the question of who's my favorite FNAF character, but the question of when did I join the FNAF community, it all started back in October of 2014. I was on a school bus on my way to school in 5th grade, and then I saw a kid playing Five Nights at Freddy's on his phone. I was curious to see what game he was playing, and then I saw he was playing FNAF. I was curious to see what game it was, and then he told me, oh, it's this cool game called Five Nights at Freddy's, you should play it. So then, the day later, I played Five Nights at Freddy's on my iPad, and I have been stuck with this franchise ever since. Do you like musicals? And if so, which is your favorite? I have a neutral opinion on musicals. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. And as for my favorite, if it counts, The Lion King? I don't know. What FNAF game do you like more and why? Probably the original Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it nails the spooky atmosphere and horror atmosphere perfectly, and it's the game that I always like going back to the most. What is your favorite FNAF fan game? Probably One Night at Flumpty's. To me, it's the game that plays the most like FNAF, and because of that, I love playing One Night at Flumpty's. And I also like its goofy characters as well. Okay, we got 5 questions here, so hopefully these don't take too long. What is your favorite TV show and why? There are 4 TV... That's 3. There are 4 TV shows that I absolutely love to death. Gravity Falls, The Amazing World of Gumball, Rick and Morty, and Friends. I love all 4 of those shows. What is your favorite Geometry Dash level and why? I am nowhere near good enough to play it, but it is easily Limbo by Mindcap. I love the gameplay, I love the choice of music, I love the decoration. Everything about that level is just perfect. I just wish I was good enough to actually play it. What do you think is your best video and why? Well, I already answered the question of what was my favorite animation that I made, but if I had to choose a video that I made that wasn't an animation, it was probably my last review on Fazbear and Friends. I was just really happy with how that video turned out. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to look, and I just felt good getting all of my thoughts out on that stupid series. It just felt good to just rant about Fazbear and Friends. To me, that video is really engaging, it's just fun to watch, and it has really good editing as well. I love everything about my last Fazbear and Friends review. What game do you think has the best OST and why? Man, why do you gotta give me such a hard question? There are so many good OSTs out there, but if I had to choose 2 for this video, Mario Galaxy and Undertale. Oh, and Pikmin. Those 3 games have amazing soundtracks. Who do you currently think is the best YouTuber and why? I don't really think that there's a best YouTuber out there, unless you count me. Oh yeah. But if I had to choose what was my favorite YouTuber right now, it would probably be Shafrillis Productions. I love his content so much. Do you think you will make a Death of Purple Guy remastered? Probably not. I still think that the Death of Purple Guy Remastered holds up really well to this day, and so because of that, I just don't see a point to making a remaster of a remaster. It just seems pointless, you know? Is there a video of yours that you despise? Yes, there are a handful of videos that I have made on this channel that I hate, and there are 2 that come to mind. First off, there's my original worst animated films countdown, which just has really bad editing, lots of voice cracks in my voiceovers, and just really bad choices on the list. Like, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Despicable Me 3 should not be on a list of the worst animated films that you've seen. And if you guys are at all curious as to what my current list is like, here you go, here it is on screen. And then the second video that I hate is an animation that I made called The Bestest Friend You Could Ever Have. It was this animation where the premise was, what would happen if Yoshi was your best friend? Like, if Yoshi was a real character in the real world, what would that be like? The pros and cons to having Yoshi as your best friend. It was a neat idea on paper for an animation, but the video that I ended up making had god-awful execution. It was super cringy. The points that I made weren't all that great. It was just a terrible, terrible video from start to finish, and I hate it so much. How's the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's doing? Well, we all saw this question coming. So, the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's is doing well. Right now, I am currently working on the backgrounds and the character designs. Everything before that is all done. The storyboards, the audio editing, the voice acting, and the story is all taken care of. And then once the backgrounds and the character designs are all said and done, then I can start animating the video, and that's the exciting part, because then I get to show you guys the teasers and previews and clips and all that good stuff. I apologize that the animation has taken so long. It's just mainly because of how long the video is, because the animation is 40 minutes long. Doing 40 minutes of animation takes a really long time. And trust me, I wish the animation could be done much faster, but animation, no matter how long or short videos are, always takes a long time, and I just want to make sure that this video is just right, and so that you guys aren't disappointed when it comes out. Trust me, the long wait is going to be worth it. But overall, the Chipmunks Night at Freddy's is doing well, progress is going well, and hopefully it'll come out real soon. How is the progress on the Bite of 83 30 years later coming along? Honestly, not that great. The main issue is that writing the script for that video is so hard. It is not easy to come up with a story for that animation. It will still come out. The Bite of 83 30 years later will still be a thing. I just don't know when it's going to come out. Who are your favorite YouTube animators? There's a bunch that I can name here. Haminations, I love his storytime YouTube videos. Kurt's Gazette, I love their educational videos and their animation style. I've already mentioned Alan Becker and Forest Fire 101 in this Q&A because both of those animators not only inspired me to make the animations that I do nowadays, but also make really high quality stuff. And then there's also Tomska with his Aztec movie videos. There's also Brody Animates and Infamous Swoosh as well. There's a bunch of animators that I love. I just wanted to name off some of my favorites. Who's your favorite music artist? I don't know if this answer counts, but can I say Nintendo? Because Nintendo's team makes so many good soundtracks. I love Nintendo music, and I use it so much in all of my YouTube videos as well. Not only is it great for YouTube videos, but it's also just good to listen to at any point of the day. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Please make this the last question for dramatic effects. I will definitely make this the last question. So, do I like pineapple on pizza? Yes, I do like pineapple on pizza, but I don't love it. If someone forced me to eat pineapple on pizza, I wouldn't care, but I would prefer if there wasn't pineapple on pizza. So I like it, but I would prefer if it wasn't there. Alrighty, that's all the questions for this 5th NQ Productions Q&A. I hope I answered all of your questions, and if you have any more for me, let me know down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer any more remaining questions. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down below, since it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and the support is greatly appreciated. And I will catch you all later in the next video. See ya!